I need to get home. I need to get home. How will I go home?
Hey guys, my name is Darren, otherwise known as Sparky, and my body bruises like an undeveloped peach. Today's video is similar to defending tips, but based on just one game. Be more specific towards certain actions which I do, and I can answer questions such as why I did such and such at a particular time. It will hopefully help you understand what goes through my head, which is potentially a dangerous prospect, as my head is a scary place for myself, let alone other people. So without further delay, let's begin with the video. So as you can see, within this game I was playing 6'2", 225 pounds. It was 11 versus 11, two very good teams overall, and I thought it would be quite a good challenge for myself to kind of adjust to a slightly taller build. And playing with 11 versus 11, going taller is quite a cool, not really cool, it's quite a good thing to do because you have an added bonus to the strength and the jumping, etc. So anyway, going to the first clip here, so I win initial header, but straight away I'm moving back, anticipating that I'm going to try and play it over the top. I'm already there to basically win that second clearance because I had an idea they would do it. Our positioning as a back four wasn't great. Due to my lack of speed as well, I kind of have to move back, get to that halfway line straight away just to give myself an advantage or make it as even as possible as a centre back when I'm going for his through balls. So here they are coming down the right hand side, and as you can see, me and the centre back are minimising the gap between us. There's basically the one player like right next to us who's the initial threat. They've got one guy outside the box and one guy coming in. So there's going to be a few dangerous areas. Basically, he could go to the back post potentially if he cuts it back like he has and crosses it in there. You've got the corner flag area, or you've got the gap between us. But because the gap between me and the centre back is so small, we're going to pretty much lock onto anything that goes in between those gaps. So we run forward, try and keep the line. I run back straight away because I see the run of the attacker and I get the clearance. They get a long throw in here. Now, despite your centre back partner being good in the air, you've got to anticipate that he could miss the header. He does that, but I'm already there to clear the second ball. It's just all about understanding like the worst case scenario. You've got to be ready for it basically. Now, back post header there, I've got momentum, I've got my position right, and he can't get past me. There's no way he can get past my taller build. Now in this clip here is one threat, so we've got me and the centre back. Our line is perfect, we've got two centre backs and two full backs in front to basically engage the attackers. Because our position is so good, I managed to come across and lock on because there was nowhere else he could pass that ball to. The through ball or the pass is going to go in that direction. Now onto here, I've highlighted basically the furthest our line is at this initial attack. So I make the initial header, I move back within the line, the ball locks onto me again, I clear it again. We're constantly moving up, I'm constantly communicating to say move up to the halfway line, let's get up, up, up. And as you can see here, I stop, and this within seconds our line has moved up so quickly that we're into the half, causing the pressure. Don't be ashamed to, I've always said this, don't be ashamed to clear the ball. It's not, a lot of people will frown upon it, but again, a clean sheet is a priority. I don't care what people say, don't be affected by people's words, you've got to do what you've got to do. Now onto this clip, I'm not perfect, and this is pretty much a good example of me making a mistake. I wasn't in the right position, he had the advantage with his positioning, with the momentum. It's not all about height, momentum, positioning is quite a big thing, and I made a mistake, he got a header, but thankfully we're there to clear it up. Now onto this attack, I'm making a really good tackle here personally for my from my perspective, sorry, I don't know what word I was trying to use there, but it wasn't the greatest animation in terms of putting the ball back to their feet, but thankfully we had people to clear up the danger, and that's what we want. Again, it's all about taking that getting the second ball, basically not taking any chances. Now I get the ball here, I'm already moving back, so I've got the advantage to move on to it and play the ball up to the striker to start another attack for our team. Now we get the ball here, we lose it, but I've got one player there who's a threat. I know it's got to go that way, so I've already turned my body to make that little bit of movement to go and anticipate it, and basically I win that interception, play the ball forward. Now another back post here, the guy's in the penalty spot, but I know the ball's got to go to the back post, because that's where the space is. So I'm with him, I'm marking him, he's my man, we move together and I win the header. Now coming in here, I make a slide tackle because I think he takes a heavy touch, he does take a heavy touch. I win the slide tackle, but again, the animation doesn't really work in my favour and the ball bounces in their favour, but it's okay. Now this is a prime example of learning from the mistakes. I'm in a better position, I've moved back a little bit further, and I can win that header against the same guy again. That's all about learning from my mistake earlier in the game. And that's the end of the footage. I hope that helped. Basically I got 8-point rating, 4 interceptions, I got 3 tackles, 1, about 9 clearances. and we got a clean sheet, which is the most important thing. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a little bit different. Hopefully it's helped you understand what I do. And as always, guys, take care, farewell, Auf Wiedersehen, and goodbye.
Spider web was tangled up with me, and I lost my head. And thought of all the stupid things I'd said.
I had a falling out with a family member. I lashed out and said some shit I still can't remember. For a while I was